Oh, boy howdy. Fuck music. We're not putting on any fucking music for this. No fucking music for this stream. We're raw dogging. We're raw dogging the sound environment. It's time to raw dog. God damn. Hello. Hello. It's nice to see you all. It's nice to hear from you all. How are we all doing? You want music? Well, too fucking bad. Since when have you... Since when do you get to make the call? Hello, Bay. Don't call me Bay. What was it, 2017? Get out of here with fucking Bay. Fucking Bay. Alright, yeah, you don't need any of this. Why are we doing this starting? So I'm right here. I'm right here. What? Where's chat? Oh, there they are. There they are. Hey, guys. How we doing? How we doing, everyone? I need some energy. How we doing, everyone? Drunk? Question mark? Yeah. For those of you that read the description, yes. Oh dear. So, yeah, for those of you who don't know, midnight, wherever you are in the world, our EP, Second to One, is being released. Woo! Woo! It's it's the One Simple Trick, you know that one that we made? That album, it's the stuff that didn't make it on that album. Now, chat, I've got to be real with you. In celebration of the release, I went out and I had a couple pints. Alright? I went out, had a little bit to drink. Wilbur is loud. Am I? Hold on. Wait. Is this better? Hey, is that better? Woo! There we go. Yes. I went out and had a little bit to drink. Sue me. Sue me. Right? So it's going to be a short stream tonight. Because too quiet, Unk. Alright, how about this? Is this better? Nah, it's not better. This is not a comfort stream. This isn't the comfort stream you were looking for. Yeah, I went out and had a couple pints. Got a little bit festive. The festive season of July 30th. And, yeah. So, I'm a little bit drunk. I'm a little bit tipsy. People in the chat. Look, here's the thing, right? My entire streaming career, when I say a little bit tipsy, I'm drunk, right? But when I was streaming on like fucking Twitch, people would come into my chat and they'd be like, "Oh my god, Wilbur's drunk," and I'd always be there like, "This is just me. This is just me being normal, right?" For the first time, you guys can go, "Oh my god, Wilbur's drunk," and it'll be for real. It'll be FRFR. It'll be FRFR for serious. It'll be, just so you know, Wilbur really is actually drunk today. Hope this helps. That's what it'll be. That's what it'll be. Slash SRS. Slash SRS. Hope this helps. That's what it's gonna be. You're too quiet and you're too fucking slow. You know what I miss? I miss having a Go XLR. Do you guys know what a Go XLR is? It's a big box that I used to own. Overpriced piece of shit. And, you used to be able to live record. Oh, do you remember in fucking the bees, the Minecraft bees, when me and Charlie Slimesicle were bees? That was using like the Go XLR's auto-tune feature, right? Used to love it. Used to be able to code in little catchphrases. Why are you late again? I'm not. This is normal. This is very normal. And that Go XLR, I used to just have loads of bullshit. Just like loads of buttons I could press. I could press a button that would go wop 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 wop, and I'd be like, yeah, I want a wop 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 button back. Why is your camera doing that? This is my face. What do you mean? What do you mean, why is my camera doing this? This is just how I look. Okay, the queen is dead. Unk, be louder. I can hear absolutely nothing. Oh, can you not hear anything? Oh my god, I can't hear anything. Help me. Streamer, turn your microphone up because I can't hear you. That's how you sound, alright? Yes, Unk had a bit too many. I had a very regular amount. I'm very festive. I'm not messy. I'm not going to be messy today. But it is going to be a short stream because, whew, I shouldn't talk too much. Turn the camera blue again. No, I've made Goo is going to be a beautiful goth girl tonight. Look at her. She's like that deep, sexy purple. I can't objectify the Goo. Right. Let me tell you, all you people in chat, fucking, because I've had a bit to drink, Elodie, God bless her soul, has written me a list of things I need to say because I know I'll forget. It says announcement. There is new merch on Friday at midday UK time. That's 12 p.m. in the UK, right? Moodang. Someone's asking for Moodang. Yeah, there's Moodang. But new merch Friday at midday, 12 p.m. BST, which is roughly 8 a.m. EDT, right? New merch. First merch drop in a real long time. The link will be in the Lovejoy socials bio, which is fancy talk for it's in like the bio of Instagram. Socials. What you will be getting: t-shirts, hoodies, a 2-sided poster, a vinyl of One Simple Trick limited press, apparently, and a vinyl and CD of Second to One, the EP coming out in 2.5 hours here in the UK. So there you go. I've been told I need to read that. You've been read. How are we all doing? I'm going to read it again. Not now, but like in a little bit. Alright? It's nice to see you all, but that's coming. That's new merch. Woo! New merch. Yeah! Yeah. It's nice to see you all. It's nice to be here. The reason I'm a little bit drunk, right, isn't because I'm just so irresponsible and I'm drunk at work. It's not that. It's not that even to a minute. It isn't that. It's because the new EP is coming out in like midnight. For wherever you are in the world, look at the time on your on your device. Whatever your device may be, whatever your screen. Look at the time. Now, work out how many hours it's going to be until midnight from where you are right now. That's when the new EP comes out. If it's past midnight where you are, go on your streaming service of choice. Go on Spotify. There's a little gift for you. There's a little gift for you. It's our new EP. Yeah. Huge, right? So that's why I had a little bit to drink, because I'm having a good time. I'm happy. You know, I'm in a good place. We're all moving forward. And you know what? You know why I'm also celebrating it, chat? This EP marks the end of the One Simple Trick cycle, the OST cycle, the album we worked on since 2024. This is it. This is the last thing that's going to come out in that world. You know, that kind of black and white, you know, the big ghost face going, that world. This is the last thing. No, don't be sad, because it's time for the next thing. It's time for the next era, right? Think about it. Think about the eras we've had. We had like the Animals era, with Are You Alright? And Knee Deep at ATP's cover and Pebble Brain and stuff. It's like Animals on a background, right? That was an era. And then we had like the vehicles crashing, right, era. That was Wake Up and It's Over through to I'll Look Good When I'm Sober. And then we had One Simple Tricks era, which has all been black and white, like posterized ghosts and shit, you know? And this is the last thing. Because the next thing that comes out is a concept album we're working on. We're Lovejoy working on like a rock opera, like a musical. It's not going to be that high concept. It is. It's going to be high concept, but it's not going to be like Hamilton. It's not going to be like Alexander Hamilton. It's going to be more like our regular stuff, but with a big overarching story. We really want to make a concept album. And so that means this is the last thing of the era. Everyone who's here right now, you get your tickets. You were here. You were here for the One Simple Trick era, the most inimitable era of Lovejoy. We will never have another era like this, I'll be honest with you. This has been just the most surreal and just as a human being, it was a bonkers period to live through. And you were here. You were here for it. Thank you. And we're moving on to the next step. And the next step, we're going to try and push ourselves even further. That's what we always want to be doing. We want to keep pushing ourselves further until we're done. And we're not done yet. So, don't be sad because it's over. Be happy it happened. Aww. Aww. But yes, a lot of you who've pirated the stuff, which, by the way, completely reasonable. I'd like to make it very clear, you're very welcome to pirate whatever the fuck you want. My manager will say no, and my label will say no. But I say pirate whatever you can if you can't afford it. And then pay it back later if you want. If you can afford it later, pay it back then, right? But it's for now. And I've always said this. I've said this since I was like 20. Like, you can pirate my shit as much as you want. But here's the thing, right? When I started out doing YouTube, I was editing all my videos on a pirated copy of my editing program, which I'm not going to say. I don't know why I'm not going to say. I don't want to get in trouble. I worry that if I say the name of this editing program, they'll like sue me or some shit. But yeah, I was using a pirated Adobe Premiere, and that's how I did all my shit. Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Premiere. I Pirate Bayed that shit, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was stealing. I stole. I was a thief, and I stole. Right? And I put my hands up and I say, yep, I am wrong. I will always put my hands up and say, yep, when I've done something wrong. I put my hands up and I say, yep, I stole Adobe Premiere and Adobe Photoshop. I'm sorry to Adobe. Since then, I've paid Adobe maybe $1,000 over the fucking time I've paid the subscription to that place. I've paid it back, right? But if it weren't for that stealing, I wouldn't be where I am now. You know, I wouldn't be sat here, you know, with you lovely audience, and I wouldn't be sat here. I wouldn't be able to share my thoughts and my ideas and my brain. Pirating's always good, especially from big companies. Especially from big companies. and you know what? I was a kid. I couldn't afford it. Even if I wanted to buy it, I was like 10 years old. I could not afford Adobe Premiere. But the skills I got from pirating those pieces of software were bountiful. Bountiful. So yes, if you can't, if at midnight, if it's not midnight where you are and you want to listen to our song, go find it. Someone's re-uploaded it to YouTube probably. Go enjoy it. Go use a VPN and watch it somewhere. I don't care. But if you can afford to and you want to pay back, I'll always appreciate a stream every now and then. So it's like I feel like I'm like a seal in like a, waiting for a fish. Like you drop a stream in every time you listen to a track. Imagine I'm a seal. Like arf arf, and you're dropping a fish. Show us the star, says chat. I don't have the star. Elodie does, and I've just left her in a pub. So, I'm sorry. I don't have the star anymore. Show the star. Show the star. Show. No, I'm gonna stop. I will. Yes, I'm gonna play a song from the EP before the end of the stream. We're all gonna hear. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us for One Simple Trick. You know what as well, chat? I'm calling this the end of season 1 of my streaming too. We've ironed out the weirdness. We've ironed out, the awkwardness. When you've gone for a while and you come back and there's that weird lingering like, ooh, are we the same? Are we on the same vibe? Are we still on the same wavelength? You know that vibe? You know that vibe where you've like gone for a while and you come back and it's like, hey, nice to meet you. Like, are we still cool? You know, that's over now. Streaming season 1 is over. We're on to season 2. I've got my production company coming back. We're doing fucking YouTube videos. I'm going traveling. I'm going to go and film loads of stupid shit around the world. It's season 2, beginning. And I want to say, this is genuine. I know we're having a bit of a sentimental evening tonight. Chat, if you're here right now, you are a fucking real one. You're a fucking real. I owe you so much. And remember, if ever you see me on the street, and to prove to me that you're not some fucking, like, poser. You're not some guy that knows me from Sideman Among Us, right? You come up to me and you say, where's Big Spider? And I'll know. I'll know you're a real one, that you've been here. So, thank you. And I hope to pay it back with even more free entertainment for all of you. So, thank you so much. Anyway, how are we all doing? Wilbur, I'm in Brighton tomorrow. Terrifying. And if you're implying what you're implying. I hope you enjoy Brighton. What can I recommend while you're in Brighton? It's not terrifying. I'm only being silly. What can I recommend while you're in Brighton? Well, a lot of people, because obviously Brighton, I kind of accidentally, I think I made it into a little bit of a modern hub for Minecraft YouTubers, like, in 2021. So a lot of people come here thinking it's going to be really, like, lovely and clean and sweet and, like, yippee, e-boy! But it's actually a bit more, scuzzy. It's a bit scuzzy, a bit graffiti, a bit grimy. So when you come to Brighton, don't expect, like, a clean, prim, wealthy city. It's got a lot of problems, Brighton. But it's part of the charm. It's part of the charm. When you're here, enjoy the only Wendy's in England. Yeah. Brighton's got the only Wendy's in all of England. Enjoy the i360, but from the ground. The i360 is the giant pole on the seafront. It used to be on the site of the entrance to the West Pier, which is an old pier that was burnt down in an arson attack in the 2000s. Which, by the way, that's cool. If you didn't know that's here, get ready for that. The person I am directly talking to is saying in chat, Wilbur, I'm in Brighton tomorrow. Are you not fucking... I know you are. Hit a dab, unk. But yes, there's literally a Wendy's in Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough, that doesn't count. That's Middlesbrough. That's... Oh, man. Yes. Have I got... Hold on. Let me check something. Let me close my Roller Coaster Tycoon YouTube video. I need to look at my own stream. There's a reason. There's a reason I'm doing this. I didn't have slow mode on. That's what I was checking. Yeah, I noticed, you know how I knew there wasn't slow mode on? Just, some of you fucks were just spamming the most pointless shit in chat. I was looking in chat, and it was just the same thing over and over again. I was like, oh my fucking god, what's happened here? Slow mode's on. Yeah, if you're complaining, you're the problem, right? It's 30 seconds! It's a 30-second slow mode. If you're trying to spam something more than once every 30 seconds. Hi, are you actually drunk? No, I'm making it up. Oh, I just want to look cool. So I'm making... There's a Wendy's in Exeter, there's a Wendy's in Camden. Okay, maybe it was the first. The first Wendy's was in Brighton. You can go see the first Wendy's in England. We got a Popeyes here? That's crazy. That's cool. That's real. That lives with us on Earth. We've got, you can go to the site of the Concrete music video at Dead Wax Social. You can, in fact, most of our music videos were shot around Brighton. You can go and find pretty much every music video. You can go... What else can you do in Brighton? Fuck all. No, I take it back. Brighton... Do you want to know why I rate Brighton so much? And it's not because, like, I spent, like, my formative years here. It's because... Yes. It's... I need to stop. Season 1 will... I'm not going to burp into Season 2 of the Wilbur Soot streams, alright? That's the truth. My my reason I like Brighton is because it's the only place in the country where you can be nestled between a national park, which is the South Downs, and the sea. You're nestled between a natural, fucking wonderful, beautiful area, which, by the way, it's beautiful. The South Downs is incredible. You can go to Devil's Dyke. Devil's Dyke is so nice. If you live in the Sussex area and you've never been, firstly, why? It's like the most famous thing here. Secondly, go see it. It's lovely. It's a lovely walk. That's a lie, lol. It's not a lie. It's not a lie. Brighton is nestled perfectly between the South Downs and the sea, and it's lovely for that. It's one of the only cities in England where you can travel like 5 minutes away and you're in like a village. You're in like a village in the middle of nowhere. How cool is that? My first stream. Welcome. If you're here, you can officially take the badge that you've been here for season 1 of my streaming. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Opinion on the New Forest. Yeah, it's great. It's fine. It's lovely. Someone get this guy some water. Why? 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 Can you not trust me? I always find that weird. Sorry. I'm being so fucking confrontational with chat. I'm sorry, chat. I'm not trying to just be confrontational with you, but you are saying some fucking right shit tonight. You're saying some right shite. I understand why you're wishing me to drink water. It's because you care, and I appreciate that. But at the same time, I always think to myself, like, I'm an adult. Like, I know how to regulate. You know, I know how to. If I feel thirsty, I'll have a drink of water. If I don't feel thirsty, I won't drink some water. If I'm feeling hungry, I'll go and use. I'll go and use my credit card. I'll go and use my credit card to purchase a meal. You know. Unk, you're too old. Maybe so. Maybe so. Bro, when to Russia? Oh, you got deleted for spamming the Russian flag. I don't know if we'll be going to Russia for a little while. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. We toyed with the idea of doing a Ukraine show actually recently, which would have been mental. That would have been great. We toyed with it. We took a look at it, and it's like we really wanted to turn your mic up. Okay, we really wanted to do this this Ukraine show, and it's just very hard to do because like we don't have infinite money, so we can't like guarantee like, you know, all of the stuff that the crew would need. Imagine being a crew member and you're told we're going to take you to a country that's actively at war. Their first question is going to be, okay, can you guarantee my safety? And like, well, yes, we probably could go there and not die. You know, people are there all the time and not dying. It would be possible. But we can't guarantee anyone's safety. So it's like, we basically had to tell all our crew, like, no, we can't guarantee it. And yeah, so we couldn't go. But we really wanted to come to Ukraine. And I'm sorry we couldn't. Slava Ukraina. Just hire a tank. I don't think that would help. We might make things worse if we hire a tank. Also, I'm going to read this out again. Friday, midday, UK, 12 p.m. BST, 8 a.m. EDT. Merch in the Lovejoy bio. T-shirts, hoodies, a 2-sided poster, vinyl of One Simple Trick, a limited press, and vinyl and CD of Second to One. Woo! You can get that. Get that anytime. Unk, would you come to Turkey again? Yes. Yes, of course we would. We love Turkey. It was really fun. How much is the merch, Will? It doesn't say on my... If you can see, if it says... It doesn't say. My nail. Oh, I got a little thing in my nail. Let me dig that out. Yeah. Thank you all for being here, though. I'm sorry for being drunk. I really shouldn't... It was Joe, honestly. It was Joe's fault. Blame Joe Goldsmith. I got to the pub and I was thinking, I'm not a big pub guy. Like, I'm not a big... I don't drink much. I drink maybe, like... When I was in New York, I was drinking a lot, to be fair. But when I'm in England, I drink, like, once a month. Maybe twice. Like, I'm not a drinker at all. And, not that I'm against it. I just prefer other stuff. like cocaine. And yeah, so Joe was like, you gotta have a lager, mate. You gotta have a lager. So I had a few lagers, but honestly, I'm being a bit white girl wasted because I didn't actually drink that much, and I'm just going on about how drunk I am. So cocaine joke once again. Yeah, no, some things stay the same. Stop blaming Joe. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Hello, can you talk about Mark Boardman? Quotes said by no one ever. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. I love you, Mark. Mark actually cut short today's writing session because he wanted to go to the pub. So, yeah, we were supposed to be getting down to some writing today, and Mark Boardman wanted us to go and drink. So we never got to. Chat. So, yeah, if the album's delayed, blame Mark Boardman for making me miss one day of writing on the 30th of July. Brother, may I have some oats? That is good. I do like that meme. I do miss memes like that. Just like good thick pig. A good thick prig? Prig. That's not a word. Pig. Mark is my bias. Mark is tougher than you. Maybe. Can I tell you guys a fun fact? Where this is maybe a little personal, but this is what being drunk on stream's all about. Me and Mark once had a fight, a physical fight, consensually. We agreed to it. It was like, what would be the word for that? Like a duel. We had a duel. We were on the tour bus. It was in 2023. We were touring America. This was the 2023 tour that made me lose my mind, right? We were in the United States. I hadn't been home in like 8 months, and we were like on the road, and me and Mark were like drunk, and we were talking, and we were waiting to cross the border from Detroit to Toronto. And someone could pinpoint the exact date this happened, probably, based on that information. And we were at we'd gone past Niagara Falls, and we were in like the bus has to be searched for like smugglers, basically, because we when you travel on a tour bus and you cross the border, they have to search your vehicle. They come through with a torch and they check all the bunk beds and they search all of the cases. They open all your guitars and stuff because people could just smuggle drugs, and unfortunately people can be smuggled through like this stuff like this. So they have to check, right? And so me and Mark are like sat in the bus and we're drunk. It's 4 a.m. It's pitch black outside. There's no one around. It's just the bus and a car park, and we're waiting outside for these people with flashlights to like finish searching. And our sound guy, John, says, "Who do you reckon would win in a fight, Will or Mark?" And Mark goes, "Me." And Will, me, I go, me. And we both say me at the same time. And we look at each other and we get in an argument. We get in a huge argument about who will win in a fight. So we just throw down. We're like, let's go. Let's wrestle, boy. So I remember it. I took my shoes off and like we went hard. We went for real on this. We were like proper like scrapping, and I don't remember who won. I want to say I did, but I know Mark wouldn't believe me. Mark would say no. Mark is current. Let me ask Mark. Hold on, this is important. I need to see if Mark believes he'd win or not. Hey Mark, do you remember when we fought on that? Remember when we had that little throwdown, the little hoedown scrap at the border in Canada? Do you remember who won the fight? It's really important. I'm on stream. Send me a voice note. Don't swear, because you'll get us in trouble with the swearing police. But who won? Did that work? Hey Mark, do you remember when we? It worked. We'll hear back from him soon. Yeah. Fight with benefits. Yeah, we're friends with benefits. The benefit is fighting. Oh, milk drop. Milk Drop 3. I wonder what happened to Milk Drops 1 through 2. Bald Burr, show your glistening forehead. I don't need to. Because I'm so fucking haired up right now. You can't even see my foot. Oh, you kind of can actually. Hold on. Wait, if I. Hell yeah. Is that what you want? It's actually not a bad look. I actually don't mind this. Is this bad? If I like curl it up like that. Ooh, that's not great. Can I make that work? Let's just push it back. Okay, fine. I do have to show my forehead. Fine. Ah. That made my ears ring. Why did I do that? Put it away. Oh, Lord above. Ew. Why'd you hate my forehead? I like my forehead, genuinely. He's too drunk for this dog. I like my forehead, man. I'm a bit of a forehead. Look, let me be real. Like, I know you guys are having fun, and I know we're having a good time, and it's fine because, like, it at my expense. I'm good at dealing with this, right? However, I know there's people watching this right now who also have a big forehead. There are people watching the stream right now. I mean, there's what, two and a bit thousand people of you here. Chances are, one of you has a big forehead like me, and that's fine. Chat, right? Because I've had a big forehead since I was a little kid. My mum has a massive forehead. She gave it to me, right? I've always had a massive forehead, right? It's getting worse, but I've always had a massive forehead, right? So some of you in chat will also have a big forehead. And this message is for you. All you people making fun of me, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to the forehead havers, right? My entire streaming career, my entire time as a public figure, if you want to use that phrase, people have wanted my hair. Like, and I think that's always crazy because I've always hated my hair when I was growing up. I hated it. And like, but when I started streaming, when I started doing YouTube and music and whatever, people would like show me to their hairdressers. And it was weirdly, and I don't know if I can verify this, but like some people like especially like transgender people who are like FTM would show a picture of me with like, can I have this haircut? Right? Do you know what I mean? And it was always weird for me because like I have never liked my hair, right? But chat, if you have a big forehead, use it. Get a fringe. People with little foreheads can't get fringes. They can't do it. They look weird. But fringes are cool. Everyone likes a good fringe. And if you have a big forehead, you can have a fringe. And they're just jealous. All those motherfuckers who were going, haha, big forehead. They're jealous of us, bro. They're jealous. They wish they could have a fringe. They wish they could have what we have. Chat? No. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. So if you have a big forehead, fucking drop that shame. Drop that sadness in your heart. And grow that fringe. Grow that fucking fringe and make them all jealous. Make them all jealous and maybe, just maybe, they'll show a picture of you at the hairdresser. Someone who's transitioning will show a picture of your hair to the hairdresser. Which, by the way, an accolade we can all aspire towards, I'd say. What colours will the next era be? I don't know. We normally do the sort of like visuals of the next Lovejoy era, like way after we've made the record. Like we're currently in the phase of writing. We're writing this big overarching story for this record. I'm not going to tell you it because it's subject to change, but it's currently sci-fi. I don't know if it's going to stay sci-fi, but it's currently the next Lovejoy record is a sci-fi record, a sci-fi concept album. Set very much in the UK. It's a very British sci-fi album. You know how Doctor Who used to be really cool? And that was like British sci-fi? That's the kind of... We're not going a Doctor Who route, but you know what I mean? Like British sci-fi, you know, that kind of vibe? That's what we're doing. So, Wilbur, your hair, mate. Yeah? What? This is just how it looks. It's a mature hairline. I did notice, occasionally I'll check my Instagram DMs if I want to drive myself insane. Let me just tell you, anyone who DMs you on Instagram is not a normal person. And sometimes I'll check if I want to just have a complete fucking meltdown at the insanity of some people in the world. And it's really funny. After we did, for those who don't know, we did a charity gig recently. Lovejoy did. We were raising money for Mind and the Children's Society. So we did a show in Brighton, and in that show, I got very sweaty, more sweaty than I have ever gotten, I think, at a gig. Like, it's normally I'll get a bit sweaty playing a show, but that room was so hot, my body just went into fucking sweat zone, and so naturally my hair became so transparent, and it became like fucking pulled apart and shit from it. And I saw someone in my Instagram DMs sent me a picture of my own hair, just like, look at you. And I'm just there like, bro, I've been new. I have this haircut, bro. What the hell is this? Well, but I'm going to London next year in late May. What the hell? There's some stabbed and shit, was it? Is it as bad as my British friends tell me? They say you'll get stabbed for asking the time and everyone pickpockets tourists. I'm scared. This is the most American question I've ever seen. No, you can go to London and you won't be stabbed. You're more likely to be stabbed in the United States. London is I lived in Tower Hamlets for 2 years. I lived in Deptford for a year, and I lived in Stratford for a year, which are 3 places that most Londoners will tell you are not, like, they're not prim. They're not like, they're very central, but as far as central goes, they're rough for central London, right? The amount of times have had like a dangerous situation, I can count on one hand. And I lived there for 5 years. Like, you're fine. You're fine. Just don't be stupid. Don't walk around with your phone like in your back pocket. Don't like have your passport like hanging out of a broken sleeve or some shit. Don't go up to people and ask them like stupid questions. Don't walk up to some guy and go, "Oh, hey everyone, wagwan." Like, just don't try and fit in. Don't try and be some kind of freak. Just just be low-key American. Don't be loud American. I know you Americans, you have 2 modes. Switch to low-key. Don't be loud, alright? There's no ads. Do you guys wanna see fucking... Do you guys wanna hear a song? For those of you that have just got here, I'm a little bit drunk, and I have released with my band an EP in 2 hours in England. If you're in England, it's in 2 hours. If you're not in England, look at the time on your device. It's at midnight. Should we play it? Should we play a song? I got to tell you, one of these songs is my favorite that on the entire era. So you know we were talking about like the One Simple Trick era. One of these songs is my all-time fave, the best, right, in my opinion. It's my favorite song that we released in this period, and basically it didn't make it onto the album because the rest of the boys weren't the biggest fans. They weren't the biggest fans of it, which is totally reasonable. We can't all like the same shit, you know. And so essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play for you my favorite song, but I need to remember how it goes. If I turn this, we gotta figure that. I should have done this before stream. I said I know I was gonna do this. I said. Hello? Oh, I disappeared. Sorry. I said that. I know I said before on last stream that I was going to get this fixed. Make sure the mic sounds good before next stream, but I forgot. So we're gonna try our best. Can you hear it? Can you hear it fine? So we go. I've been saying it all wrong. It wasn't deep devotion playing games in your thoughts. Is that good? Does that sound good? If I go... Yeah? Cool. Alright. I think the song goes... I think... I'm gonna wing this because I haven't practiced it, but I think it goes like this. Oh, wait. I've been saying it all wrong. It wasn't deep devotion playing games in your thoughts. What did it mean before? Oh, the love came pounding on your head and your walls. I thought it sweet, suggested she prevent the car from starting and toss away the key. Now you're a Terminator, my sweet incinerator. I'm sorry, darling, it's fine. You know that I'll be anything you want me to be. A single servant savior, all the stuff in between. You know the way I get so tired, but I never sleep. Can't you see? Can't you see? Oh. This is weird without Joe. Just one more for your thoughts, and then one more tomorrow if the thoughts wouldn't stop. How did it feel before? Calluses on my mind mirrored the one in my heart. At 23, it dawned on me. Oh, those years of smoking burned through my silver screen. That great communicator, the bastard imitator. I'm sorry, darling, it's fine. Just wanted to be anything you want me to be. A single servant savior, all the stuff in between. You know the way I get so tired, but I never sleep. Can't you see? Can't you see? I wanna be the empty vessel for your beliefs. Just open up my mind and then just fill me completely. You know the way I'm always just outreaching my dreams. Can't you see? Can't you see? Oh. Fuck. Fuck, what is it? I actually don't know. So, something like that. That song is called Curse These Metal Hands. That's coming out at midnight wherever you are in the world. It's my favorite. It's I want to you know what? Chat, I never do this. This is a rare moment. So thank you for being here for this rare moment. But I wanted to say that that song means so much to me because it's about this that we're doing right now. Wait, shall I be higher up? Yeah. It's about this that I'm doing right now. It's about being on stream. He's so drunk leaking his own song. Well, it's out for most of the world, I think, now. The majority of the population of the planet can hear this song. Yeah, it's a song about streaming. Don't tell the boys. They wouldn't let me release a song about streaming. But it is. That is a song about live streaming. It's about uh feeling like you can't. It basically there's a bit of an issue with this job. It's a bit of a boo-hoo first world problem, but one of the biggest issues with this job is your identity. You kind of let an audience shape your identity quite strongly. And I still see like a lot of streamers falling into this trap to this day. They tend to let the world at large shape who they are. And I definitely did, because I was 20. I was in my early 20s. I was scared. I wanted to be liked. You know, fucking shoot me. It's like, so that song is me basically thinking about that and exploring the thoughts there. And it's it's all about me wanting to make you happy. It's about me wanting to make you guys like me, wanting to make you enjoy hanging out with me. And it's one of those things where it's like everything you do has to be done for a reason, and everything you do has to. I think I remember a time I got cancelled in COVID. I remember it was really crazy. I went to a party, right, during COVID, which, bear in mind, in the UK the laws had relaxed. I wasn't breaking any laws going to this event. It was a completely like legal event, but as I said at the time, it was stupid of me, because obviously people were going to take pictures of me, and there are lots of places in the world with a lot of more COVID cases, and someone online seeing me out at a party during COVID was bad. You know, that was a bad vibe, and I totally got that, and I thought it was totally reasonable. So I said a big sorry, and I meant it, right? But I remember really clearly, I remember when it all started blowing up, people, because I remember I did a stream when I came back, and everyone thought it was damage control, which in retrospect is really funny, but it really pissed me off at the time, because I didn't even know people were mad at me. I just wanted to stream. I wanted to do a stream, and my entire chat was people being like, "Ow, he's trying to divert attention from the fact that he's breaking COVID rules and shit." And I remember it really upset me. And at the time, I didn't think about why it upset me. I just remember being upset. And the thing was, at the time, I remember I went home and I saw the way people were talking about me online. They were like, "Oh, he's done." They were like, "Wilbur Soot's done. He's not coming back from this." You know, he shouldn't have gone to that bowling party during COVID. And it was like, you know, because COVID was the hot thing everyone was talking about. And I remember being sat there and I was reading everything people were saying about me. And I went, "Oh, that's true." You know, because it's like when view counts and comments and all this stuff is how you make money. It's how you get momentum. It's how you get, like, your next step is through what people are saying about you. It's through how people talk about you. It's through the lens by which you project yourself is how the world treats you, right? And in this, I would go home and I would look at all these people on Twitter, famously saying, "Oh, he's done. He's a fucking this guy. I can't believe it. Like, I used to be a big Wilbur fan and now I'm not," was what the stuff they were saying. And I remember looking at it and going, "Yeah, that's it. I suck. How am I ever gonna, how will anyone ever forgive me?" And I remember being like, my identity was so tied to what people were saying that it drove me a bit mad. Not in like the fun way, and not in like a, "Oh, I'm so pissed," in like a way of like, damn, like I was so desperately trying to do the dance. Mark hasn't replied, no. I was trying to do this dance to impress these people who didn't know me and who I didn't know and who would never know me. And it was so surreal. And 2024, believe it or not, snapped me out of it quite hard. And I think that's what Curse These Metal Hands is about. It's about being an empty vessel for people to pour themselves into, you know? I remember how people took Jubilee Line, a song that was about me witnessing someone dying on the London Underground. And they took it like, there's a part in it where the song comes really, well, I didn't witness someone dying, but I was nearby. I was in the station as they had to close it. And I remember like my reaction, the whole song's meaning was, I remember coming out of the station and someone had just died. Like, someone had lost their life. Sorry, trigger warning. I should have this is a bit of a dark turn we've suddenly taken. My apologies. And I've told this story before, but I remember coming out of the station. I was like 21, and I remember, or 20 even. I remember coming out of the station, and all the commuters were saying, "Ugh, selfish. Can't believe they do it. Like, why can't they just go and kill themselves somewhere else?" That was what I was hearing as I was stood outside. And the worst part was that in my head, I was thinking to myself, like, yeah, now I'm going to be late. I'm going to get in trouble for shit. I wasn't thinking about this person who just lost their life, and neither was anyone around me. And it was fucked. And that Jubilee line, as all art should be, was me going home and examining these thoughts and me thinking, like, what is this about? And I remember all these fucking nerds online, all these fucking dicks. I'm not saying it's you. If it is you, I'm sorry. I take it back. Let me put you on game, right? It's not about me wanting to, kill myself at the Jubilee line. It's not about, there's a part where the guitars get loud and everyone was being like, "Oh, do you know he did that part to cover the sounds of people dying on the line?" It's just, people take such a morbid look. The problem is the most morbid and like drastic thoughts are what is elevated on the internet. And it really upset me seeing how people had interpreted Jubilee Line. Yeah, so Curse These Metal Hands is sort of about me identifying that you kind of in life, not just on the internet, you kind of have to become an empty vessel for people to pour themselves into, To be fair, it is a morbid song topic. It is, but, fucking art should, should disturb the comfortable, comfort the disturbed. I'm not saying my art is the same, but, like, you shouldn't just write about things that aren't taboo. You should write about whatever. In fact, I think you should write songs about everything, I think if you're going to write a song that's just absolutely just awful and horrible and looks into the most dark part of your psyche, do it. That's what you should do. That's what art should fucking be. It shouldn't be air conditioned. It shouldn't be designed to fuck it. I'm being wanky. I'm going off on a tirade. Anyway, Curse These Metal Hands is about me realizing, damn, so much of my life I've been trying to please. And actually, being a people pleaser is a violence in itself. It's cruel. Being a people pleaser is cruel to the people around you, because it's like you are lying. By trying to please everyone, you are lying to the people around you. If someone says something that you don't agree with, or someone is like, or you're hanging out and like they want to do something you don't want to do, even if it's something simple like, "Oh, should we play Mario Party?" And you don't want to play fucking Mario Party, right, for whatever reason, the worst thing you can do is say to that person, "Yeah, I'd love to, let's do it." That's a violence. That's cruel to the person around you, That's people-pleasing. You may think to yourself, "Oh, by being a people-pleaser, I'm going to make everyone like me and it's going to be great." But you're hurting people around you by being a people-pleaser. And that's what Curse These Metal Hands is about. It's about subtract yourself from what you're expected and be who you are. Tirade, yappage, complete. I think of where was I going to go? Where was I going to go with this? I forgot where I was going. Mario Party's class, lad. Well, there you go. Then you wouldn't be people-pleasing. You'd say, "Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Mario Party's class. Let's play Mario Party, Or if you're not a people pleaser and you don't want to play Mario Party, then the answer would be, "Yeah, if you need a spare guy, I'll pick up a controller, I'll do it because I love you and I want to be your friend and I want to hang out with you, I love spending time with you, but I don't want to play Mario Party." That's all you say. And everyone will understand, chat. Maybe I'm just a sheltered white boy, but it took me a long time to learn that, But what if they jump you for not playing? Well, then they're not your friends. Hummus. You really are just saying anything tonight, huh? Oh, Lovejoy Cat's here. Hello, Lovejoy Cat. Oh, I've just ruined your job. I've explained a song before you could. And I'm not saying all your explanations are correct, Lovejoy Cat. Don't get me wrong. But I do like your explanations. I like all explanations. You can interpret my songs whichever way you want, you know. I think you should No, I'm not even going to read that. Good drunk advice. I've sobered up a little. It's been an hour now. I've calmed down a bit. I was very drunk, but now I'm just fucking rambling. Now I'm just yapping. Is the merch going to be unlimited? No, it's not. The merch that comes out 12 p.m. BST tomorrow. I'm not even reading it anymore. I'm just showing the camera. Do you have any wisdom on the title? What curse these metal hands? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Hold on. You're gonna be pissed off about this. Hold on.
If you're ready to grow your business,
I am ready to grow my business.
do it. With our £22 billion lending fund,
£22 billion lending fund.
search Barclays Business Bank.
Barclays?
Backing your future.
I ain't sending my money to Tel Aviv.
Plus, I love your name.
We've changed the name. We're now Curse These.
Wait. Here we go. Right. For those of you that don't know, there's a British sitcom called Peep Show, which is absolutely brilliant. And I'll be real, I've shown plenty of Americans this TV show and they love it. But it basically, there's two characters in it, Jez and Superhands, who are in a band, and their band is shit, and they're constantly changing the fucking name and shit. And here is them talking to a producer, talking to the head of the label about what they're gonna call their band. Wait, here we go.
So that's great, you're in a band. What's it called?
Right now we're called Various Artists, just to fuck over people with iPods. We think it'll set us back 2 or 3 years, which is cool.
So, I checked out your stuff on MySpace and I literally freaked. Big time.
Yeah, see, I was so right to get us on the internet. The internet's going to be massive, I keep telling you. Yeah, we'll see.
Plus, I love your name.
We've changed the name. We're now Curse These Metal Hands.
I like it.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's all it is. That's all it is. It's a Peep Show reference. Yeah, we're not called that actually anymore. We're called Curse These Metal Hands. There is a Lovejoy fan somewhere who got the reference. Yeah, we'll see. I told you we should have got on the internet. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's just. Did Mark respond? No, Mark hasn't responded. He's currently out drinking too, so he's busy probably. Turn up your mic, please. Okay, anything you say. Wilbur, Utah misses you. I miss Utah. I like Utah. Utah's a funny place. Sorry if you're from Utah, but you live in a funny place. I like Utah because I was oh, I'm gonna get messy. I'm getting messy, chat. Growing up, I was the biggest fan of an artist called Frank Turner. Do I tell this story? Oh no, I don't know. How messy do I get, chat? Do I stop here? If I was sober, I wouldn't be telling this. Okay, I'm gonna tell this story. I was the biggest fan. Oh, this is bad. No, I can't. Sorry. I have to. So I was in Utah and we were playing a gig and I was playing alongside Frank Turner. He was in the building next to us. He had the bigger room and we had the little room next to it. And I remember I'm gonna drop loads of details because I don't want to get in trouble. People are gonna get mad at me if I tell the story properly. But he was struggling to sell the room, and our room was sold out, and he wanted to swap with us, and we said no because obviously we weren't gonna. And obviously there were people queuing outside who didn't have tickets, who were just waiting to like chancers who wanted to get into the Lovejoy gig, and we told him no. We said no. We don't want to swap rooms, and his manager was fine. I'd like to say his manager were really fine about it. But I remember then after the gig, we played, like, I went to this Frank Turner show, and like it was great. He did a great job, and it was like me and David, which is funny, David from Soot House, because me and him grew up like listening to Frank Turner. We met in secondary school, and we listened to Frank Turner when we were kids. So it was like me and him stood in this room listening to Frank Turner when I was about to go on stage next door. 2026, no, this was like 2022, I want to say. And he was next door, and it was so cool. And anyway, after the gig, we were all chilling outside. Is weed legal in Utah? We were high if weed's legal. If weed isn't legal, we were completely stone cold sober. And we were in the car park out the back, and there was we were playing football, and Frank Turner came out of his trailer with like his girlfriend or his wife or whatever, and I was like, there he is, that's my inspiration, that's the guy that got me to pick up a guitar for the first time. And so I called out to him. I was like, Frank. And I like kicked the football over to him, and he looked at me like this. And he looked away, and he walked off, and the ball just slowly rolled. And I remember his like crew, his like sound guy, had to like pass the ball back to us. And I remember just being there like, I'm sorry, Frank. I would have swapped rooms with you, Frank. Why do you just pass the ball, Frank? I've skipped lots of details because I don't want to, you know me, I don't like to give away private stuff. But yeah, that was very funny to me. Poor Frank Turtle. Yeah, he probably was just tired. He'd been playing a longer set than me. But I remember just being like, oh, why do all my heroes hate me? It is a running trend. At least you got a picture. I didn't! What do you mean at least I got a picture? I didn't get a picture with Frank Turner. He didn't take a picture with me. I didn't ask him, but never meet your heroes. Yeah, you know. You have 11,000 likes under the forklift license. We're going to make it. What? No, we're not going to get 11,000 likes. You guys have dropped the ball. Looks like I'm not going to get my fucking forklift license. Wanderlust. Yeah, that's such a fucking elite song. Hold on. Frank Turner, by the way, is fucking got some tough music, bro. Like, his stuff is so... Not tough like hard. Tough as in Tuff, like the mineral. It's, Can you guys hear that? Is that alright? I have wept until let's do it with my hands. I have wept until I slept into the lap of the lady that I love. This is Frank Turner, by the way. Check him out if you want. Though she begged and she cajoled, I couldn't tell her what I was thinking of. Didn't choose, no, I was chosen by a life that must be lived in passing through. Though she changed so much for me, changing this is the one thing I cannot do. Darling, I'm leaving. Fuck, what is it? Darling, I'm leaving. Distance keeps calling me on. Darling, come morning, I'll be gone. She is beauty, she is graceful in her poise, and she is gentle in her care. She is the calm within the center of my storm. She is her fingers through my hair. She has my heart, but it is breaking, 'cause it knows that deep inside she still believes that there will ever come a morning when I'm staying and not gathering to leave. And darling, I'm leaving. Distance keeps calling me on. And darling, come morning, I'll be gone. Baby, let's get out of the city. We need to breathe some cleaner air. We breathe some cleaner air. Fuck. Baby, let's get out of the city. I'm too drunk for this, man. We need to breathe some cleaner air. What's it fucking go? Oh yeah. Baby, let's get out of the city. We need to breathe some cleaner air. This creeping feeling starting like I miss you, with both of us still here. And there's a sadness in your smiles now and an edge of desperation in your voice. We have all this independence, but it still feels like we never had a choice. Darling, I'm leaving. Oh, fuck. I need to get. You know what it is? I need a mic that sits here. I need to be able to plug in my guitar, and then I can because the problem is the whole time I'm singing, I have to be both singing and playing guitar at the same volume. Or it becomes really crunchy and shit. So bro left for real. Oh, this is so soothing even if you are drunk. I don't know, bro. I know I say this every time, but I'm gonna get the mic sorted next time, and I'll be able to actually play properly where I'm not having to focus on my volume the whole time. Thoughts on geese? Honk. They're cool. I like the geese. I like yeah, what are geese all about? Geese they have that one the honk, and then they chase you, and they got the big old wingspan, and they fucking go for you. What are they called? What's it called? Charging, like geese charging. I'm a big fan of geese charging. I love that shit, man. Thoughts on bald people? They should fucking figure it out. They should figure out, get with the times. Cheese gorging. Cheese gorging. Cheese gorging. Cheese gorging. Play romance is boring. Nah, Lost Camp Scenes is over, man. We don't do Lost Camp Scenes anymore. All my home Lost Campesino summer is over. Cheese gorging. Cheese gorging, everyone. This is not a quick stream. I'm not gonna go for too much longer. I just wanted to say this entire stream was just a thank you to you. Cheesy Michael, open up the door. Me and Elodie have our current vocal stim is just doing the first note of Cheesy Michael. Whenever I come into the office and Elodie is working, I'll just come in and just go, That's our whole thing. Cheesy Michael, open up the door. Cheesy Michael, open up the door. Does Cheesy Michael, does She Is Beauty, She Is Grace come from that song? No, it comes from Miss America. Miss fucking, is it Miss Teen America, the creepy ass pageant show? They go like, the song at the beginning is She Is Beauty, She Is Grace and stuff. Yeah, I just want to say thank you for being here, genuinely. That you won't find a more grateful artist, I think. I genuinely mean it. You guys rock and rule, as opposed to rock and roll. Get it? Like rock and rule. It's nice to have you all. Very nice is an understatement. And yeah, thank you for listening and coming to the streams and doing everything. And I hope that this era was fun. I hope that the One Simple Trick era was good. I think we're gonna look back on it as like a, wow, imagine what it was like at that time. You know, I reckon if you're a Lovejoy fan now, in like 5 years' time, people are gonna be asking you what it was like being a One Simple Trick Lovejoy era fan. So good job. You've gotten your badge. Bink. You were an OST Lovejoy fan. And even if you're not in the stream right now and you've been watching, like, or you've been listening to One Simple Trick, you're a One Simple Trick Lovejoy fan, and your perspective will be wanted in the future, I reckon. But yeah, you're saying bye. I'm not going just yet. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we're gonna pay it back to you, and we're gonna fucking make another record, and it's gonna be better. It's gonna be even bigger. We're going even bigger. It's gonna have a full. I'm gonna be playing a character. I'm gonna fucking method act. I'm gonna fucking shave my head. Yeah. I listen to One Simple Trick almost every day. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to hear that. I hope you enjoy it. I definitely hope you enjoy it if you're fucking listening to it every day. Jesus Christ. How can it be better than OST? Well, OST, it will inhabit its own world. It'll inhabit its own pocket. But this one's going to inhabit a new pocket, an exciting pocket. I just don't think enough bands are making story songs. Do you know what I mean? I'm a huge Kate Bush fan, chat. Some of you know this. I've spoken about Kate Bush a lot. Kate Bush has been in my life since I was 4, right? I'm just like, and whenever there's a Kate Bush moment, all of the band will look at me like I'm the Kate Bush guy. And my favorite Kate Bush song of all time is Cloud Busting. I love Babushka in the same vein, and what I'm about to say you can tie it into Babushka and stuff as well, but Cloud Busting is my favorite Kate Bush song. If you haven't heard it, go check out Cloud Busting. It's genius. She's a fucking genius, chat. The entire thing is this story, it's a true story of this guy building a machine that can change the weather. And it's told from the point of view, Kate Bush plays the son of this guy. And it's about how, like, he has to now operate this weather machine now that his dad has been taken by the government. And it's so clever. The lyrics are so brilliant. The opening line of I Still Dream of Organon is so good. I could rant about Kate Bush all night, for fuck's sake. And I want to do what she's done. So I'm trying my best to write this album to be a huge overarching story. A huge overarching story. And I want it to work in that regard. So, yeah, that's what's coming next. That's what's coming next. Do you like Wuthering Heights? Of course. Me and everyone else, apparently. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say bye-bye. It's been an absolute honor. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming and spending time with me. It's in an hour and 15 minutes. New Lovejoy EP is in the world in the UK. If you're not in the UK, sorry. Gotta wait a bit longer. Or shorter. If you're just slightly to the east, if you're in Europe. But yeah. I'm gonna go and get more drunk now. See you guys around, alright? Next stream will be Season 2. We're at the start of Season 2 of the Wilbur Soot fucking cinematic streaming universe. Hopefully we'll have everything set up. I want to be able to show YouTube videos. I want to be able to watch stuff like on the screen and talk about it. I want to be able to play music easily without having to worry about how loud my voice is compared to the guitar. We got big goals. Big goals. What about Mark? He just isn't responded, man. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I'm sorry. Anyway, bye-bye, everyone.